Nifami_54 just found Mothman.
Alright, hello everybody. Welcome to the stream. Disregard any notifications you might have gotten about Minecraft. I am not playing Minecraft today. I am in fact gonna be playing some Planet Zoo. Planet Zoo is one of my favorite games, and all of the Sims creators who've moved on from The Sims have, well, not all of, but a good amount of them have started playing Planet Zoo, and I was like, oh, a Planet Zoo renaissance. Right as the announcement for Planet Zoo 2 comes out. So, Cyberpunk and I are here today. Say hello, Cyberpunk.
Hello!
To play some Planet Zoo, to be in the zeitgeist, because it's such a good game. And also to be excited about Planet Zoo 2 coming out next year. Well, I don't know if it actually is coming out next year. What with like half the games, well, they didn't actually specifically say next year, that it was coming out next year either, but what with half the games recently having a release date and then not coming out on that release date, like GTA 5, 6, it got moved to November 19th, 2026.
I know.
Which I'm excited for, because that's like a good time to release a game. Around the holidays, people are going to be off of work, off of school.
Yeah. All the girlfriends going to be like, well, shit, here's what I got to get them, because there's no way I'm getting anything else. Lots of breakups going to happen, because somebody's going to get GTA 5 by mistake.
Okay, the likelihood, though, that the person doesn't already have GTA 5 is minimal.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's why I would break up with someone if they got me GTA 5 at this day and age.
Well, okay, that's what I'm saying, though, is who buys physical games anymore? There's no way.
I get it. I got asked this year, if you're watching this, my brother, don't. I got asked this year what games he would want, and I was like, he's got the store on the application.
Right, like, we'll get him a gift card and move on.
Literally. I was like, he doesn't want anything, and they're like, 2K? And I was like, definitely not the 2K. Definitely not 2K. But
that's funny.
Oh, he got another dog.
Who got another dog?
The person who I almost ran over that one time.
Oh, I have no clue who that is.
You were like, just go on the side. He had like a German Shepherd. They got another dog.
Oh, that's not.
Nope,
neither of those is a German Shepherd, so that's not the
That's
same
a
person.
woman.
Yeah, that's not the same person.
Anyways.
Wonderful. When you. Oh yes, that is the theme of this zoo. Is the kitten zoo. It is all of the cats except for one in the game because I don't have that. Did you just lick my weenus?
No.
Yeah. I felt you put your mouth on my elbow.
That's not true.
You're a freak. All right. Let's go ahead and hop into the game. So we're going to do it in franchise mode, which means essentially we make money. But this is going to be our sandbox build world where I remember how to play this game and where I test out some builds. We're essentially going to build it in sandbox and then run the zoo for a bit in franchise so we can afford it and then just put it in franchise, which is going to be fun. So, do we want to build the entrance building?
I think so.
I was thinking, you have your Pinterest board that you want to show me, but I was thinking we put at least one exhibit in the entrance building so we can kind of justify the entrance building being our first thing.
Okay, I think we, with kittens, what goes good with kitten catchers?
Yeah.
Flies?
Okay, yeah, but they only have walkthroughs.
Right.
Which is hard to work into
so maybe
what I
snakes.
believe our concept to be. I feel like a snake could be interesting. Yeah, Selena, you tell us.
A lizard?
I was thinking a lizard. Or like a gecko. A newt. But yeah, let me see what your Pinterest things are. Ooh, I should really have this.
Plugged in. You got a spot under there?
Not particularly. Is your iPad totally dead?
Yeah, just about.
Well, sign into it on your phone.
Oh, it's over there.
I know you had showed me a like circular concept here. You know what?
I had quite a few of those, yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and open Pinterest and really hope that this doesn't spoil Christmas.
For me?
Just crochet. Look at that guy!
I know, I have it saved, I'm gonna buy it.
Okay. Planet Zoo. What entrance ideas? Is that what you're?
No, I just put
No.
in Planet Zoo.
Okay, well these are way better than I could build too, so.
No, they're not. You could do it.
There's no fucking way.
You can't see any of this shot.
No, I know, because if I put it on, there's a chance that crazy things will happen. So I just want to show the picture.
One at work, and I was like, oh, probably shouldn't be doing this at work.
This is fully AI. What the hell?
Yeah.
Gross.
We don't support.
No. Absolutely not. Ooh, but we could do like a classic gateway.
We could.
And then on the inside, like, okay, here, let me hop in the game while I have this open. We could do, whoa, a classic kind of gateway situation where let's grab just whatever wall. Jeez. Let's just grab this and go ahead and do something like this. Kind of like this silhouette, but on a much larger scale. Something like this, and then pretty much just duplicate it, turn it around, move it over, and then like gate down the way. Like that, kind of. We could do that and then put a little building like here. Whoops. Like a little entrance exhibit situation here. Like right inside as you walk in, which could be something. Or we could do like a full building, which would not look like that. So let me see your ideas. Let me close my Pinterest, and I'll kind of hopefully describe them to chat.
Okay, so for an entrance building, I like this kind of hexagon-y thing.
Okay, so it's 3 buildings connected.
Yeah.
With hexagonal, they're hexagonal. Oh, this is like their reptile house. Okay. It's in a plaza, and it's 3 hexagons with triangular paneled roofs, but that are domed.
Yeah.
Which is doable. That's kind of a really modern look. Do we want to go modern?
I like it for the entrance.
You like modern entrance?
Yeah. And then I like a lot. Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's a skeleton that someone made with the art pieces.
And then I like a lot more immersive. You forget you're in a zoo and it feels like you're in the wild. Like, I want it to be like we went somewhere and then they took us into the wild. Does that make sense?
Okay, so you want the entrance to be. Okay, so if we go ahead and delete this, let's move out here for a bit.
Also, chat. Very important, and drop your opinions. I think it'd be really cool if we'd have the space for it based off our mock-ups. If I could do some genetics work and get us really cool looking cats.
Oh god.
And I would just have a little area where I would take good care of them.
You know what? Speaking of which, let me go ahead and show the thing. Yeah, there we go. So that the map that we kind of mocked up. PZ map. Okay. All right. Here's our. Let's see if we can set this to be the whole thing. All right. Oops. It's in front of my face. Hold on. Bad. There we go. Okay. So this is what we're thinking. This is kind of the layout. This entrance here-ish. This was before we had decided on an entrance concept. By the way, this is fucking huge.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think you understand quite how large this is, but this is every cat that I've got access to. Lion is kind of the entrance animal. And then a kind of food courty situation here. The cat-shaped lake that will have some work done. And then we'll go into the kind of savanna area, the jungle, and then the temperate taiga, tundra kind of area. And this is going to be going up a hill. This area is going to be on a hill, and this is a cliff that is going to be kind of the back wall of this region, and to block off, because this doesn't take up the whole zoo square. Hi, Selena. That I'm considering adapting and pulling down here as well for continuity.
Okay.
Adapting because these rocks are not the right color. But yeah, this is kind of what we're looking at. This is going to be
Kitty cafe.
Yeah, a cat cafe, but it's probably not going to be that big. It's probably going to be kind of a food court situation too, with several like genuine restaurant-y buildings. This is an incredibly
Absolutely not.
Selena. This is an incredibly ambitious project. So we're gonna go slow so that we don't burn out. But I'm gonna build some of the things. Cyberpunk's gonna build some of the things. It's gonna be fun. We're gonna have fun. Cyberpunk's busy looking out the window. Anyway, all right, let's go ahead and close that up and hop back into Planet Zoo. So that's kind of what we're thinking for layout. A little bit more natural, a little bit less segmented and rigid. So what is the vibe? You want a modern hexagonal entrance?
It could be pentagon. We did talk about like cats give pentagon vibes.
Yeah, if a cat were a polygon, how many sides would they have?
Important questions.
Should we ask Google? I feel like someone's asked that question before. That's not a crazy question to ask. If a cat were a polygon, how many sides would they have? It's probably like personality dependent. Google has yet to come up with an answer.
Decagon, to represent 10 claws. Heptagon.
Now, we have to recall that I have to build this.
Yeah.
My fear is, if we go for super polygonal shape, we're gonna have to copy that polygon through the zoo. Aesthetically.
Okay, well, I did have this. No.
Oh, now she's decided she's gonna play. Okay. Well, I'm straight. Hey, it's better than knocking things off and stuff.
I'm not even in the board. Well, there we go. I'm new to Pinterest, personally.
You are doing fine.
I also like just circular. I just think cats in circles make sense to me.
I'm with circles, because circles is a little bit more natural.
And swirls.
Okay.
Swirls give natural.
Let's go ahead and look at this. Let me see what I'm looking at.
That's a real building, I think, in real life. But
No, it's an A game.
oh, ow! Oh.
You okay?
Yeah. It's
Did you
just
get
too hot.
stabbed?
No. It's
Oh.
just,
Your commercial heating pad is too hot.
yeah. It's
Crazy.
It gets warm.
I felt it. That's not warm. Yeah, your iPad's gonna die.
I know
So
that.
you're thinking kind of like cylindrical with rounded end.
Yeah.
So do you want this entrance building to be long or to be circular, or what are you feeling?
I don't know. What are you feeling?
I don't know. What are you feeling?
I don't know. What are you feeling?
Editing group 60. You'll see I was testing some building.
This is also really cool. I don't know how we would achieve it, but this is just cool looking.
So if we hold on, let me put my little people. Oops. Stop. If we put my little people down, these are my people scale. So we can kind of see how big the building needs to be. Like, there's no reason, even though it's an entrance building,
That needs to be huge.
that it needs to be that big. We could probably pull it down, probably like there, because it's going to be mirrored on the other side of this. It's probably going to be like that wide-ish, and then circular, right?
Sure. I also see this one.
Oh, goddamn, what the hell? A dome, but glass. This is something. Very Fibonacci sequence.
I know, very natural.
Except for the balls. Why does it have
I
balls?
don't know. It kind of looks like a water molecule.
Okay.
That's not
This is like, no, I know, but like this is like a pterodome.
Yeah.
I wish we could show this on the screen.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's Amazon headquarters. We can't do that. Well, not something like that.
I was gonna say I like that.
Now the thing with this is it's a glass circle.
Donut. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a glass donut with like a courtyard in the middle. The thing with that is that's not particularly easy to do. Gosh. Do you see this winding path? Okay.
I like the donut.
Okay, let's
Entertain the donut.
entertain the donut for a second. So we don't want mud walls, then we're gonna want glass panel. Let me first paint a circle centering on this center point in short grass so that I can see approximately how big that would be. Well, maybe that's the outside of the donut and the inside's closer, you know? Okay, let's see. Let us take a little look-see here. I'm gonna have to figure out how to do this. I think it's gonna have to be a bunch of these little panels, which is
How
fine.
did that one guy do it? I've seen him do circles 100 times.
This is how he did
Okay.
it. But it's gonna be a circle, but fancy. Okay, so if we let's just put this glass. That's probably a good distance for a courtyard, and then this is probably a good distance for a hallway or whatever. Yeah. Go ahead and duplicate this over here. Let's put a floor in. My personal favorite is the mud panel, which is why I had that. And then we can recolor it and stuff. But this will help us kind of get width and let's go ahead and rotate this around for texture difference. And we don't want this to be like concrete paneling. We just want it to be the floor. Yeah? And then let's just go ahead and copy these over. Yeah. Move that inside this. And then we can decide on a color in a moment. But like that's a solid width.
Can you put the people in there?
Yes. Are these... I was like, there's no way these people are in the thing. They should be their own group. This is the height of our adult and the height of our child.
Okay, yeah.
So if we go ahead and grab both of these and move them down to connect to the floor, and then we can grab our floor to start connecting to the glass. And by start, I mean start, because we're actually...
Does the glass need to back up a little bit?
It can. I'll do it in just a second, because I think we want to figure out what the angle of the glass is going to look like. Right? Like...
I think the floor, that should be straight up, and then start curving.
Okay, so you were thinking more domey.
Yeah.
Then, okay,
Perfect
so then
circle.
I think let us then pull this on top of the floor and in just a little bit. The thing is, we're gonna have some weird overlap because of the width of this floor, this tile. You know what? I could actually... That's not the right width either. Is this the right width? That's too wide. What is the right width of this? Nothing. 2 meter panel. Cool. Maybe we grab a different glass panel. Yeah. Because this height is like a good height to build with.
Mm-hmm.
It's not too tall that it's totally crazy. I mean, we could grab this 1 meter by 2 meter panel. But it does mean that I'm going to go ahead and have to delete these. And then let's go ahead and pull this up on its height. Whoops. Okay. And then move it. Clip it to this, preferably. Or not. Okay, that's fine. We'll just clip it on. And then... Ah! Stop! Don't mind me struggling! Clip it on, and then... There we go. Okay. And then it should just be putting it where I want it. Which we could do a little bit more segmented, actually, with this, it being wider instead of taller.
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel about that? Do you rather it be tall? Would you rather these segments be taller?
No, I think shorter.
Shorter and wider, so we can get a more precise dome?
Dome, yeah.
Okay. So let's go ahead and do that, and let us go ahead and grab all of this,
It's
and...
not lined up.
I know.
Oh.
I'm about to move it over.
Oh, I thought you were going to move the glass to it. But
No,
that
because
makes
the
sense.
glass needs to be centered with the thing if we want to get the circle. The floor
That's
needs
pretty
to be
good.
centered on the glass. It's not going to be perfect, but that's damn close. And then we can go ahead... go ahead and pull this over here as the beginning of the dome. And that way, you know what we could also do? We could consider doing like a turtle pit.
Yep, I was going to say put an animal in the middle of there.
It wouldn't be a cat,
No.
but I feel like a turtle pit would vibe well. The issue, though, is then the entrance would have to be kind of like a tunnel coming out of the circle, because they do need to have actually entered the zoo
Yeah.
before we make any money off of anything. But that could be a thing. Now, before I copy this over, we'll make the whole thing, but what color do we want the floor to be? Do we want a light? Do we want a... This can also be less natural looking if we want. What are you feeling?
My brain is going towards, like, a pattern of some sort that's, like, mix of the 3 zones that we have. Like a whites and greens and browns.
Okay, so that would be a whole different type of wall. Let's see.
Or we just...
Because the way that you'd color this is different than the way that you'd color like this. Because on this, you can color all the different things. But this only has one color option. It just kind of assigns them. So we could pull, let's see, what's another thing that is, we could pull the stained wood. We could pull the, I think this is FlexiColor, yeah. And this is, but it's only one color. That's really what we've got that is FlexiColor. That would look, I think this is, no it's not. That would look reasonable. How do you feel about any of these?
I kind of like the brick.
Does the sandstone? The sandstone doesn't. The brick?
Yeah, but not very much.
I believe actually that the... Is this recolorable? No. Concrete, I believe, is recolorable. Okay, but concrete has just the one color.
Which,
and then breeze block
smaller,
is not.
If we could have them be like a little bit, I don't know if I mean that. Just then we just individually color them.
Yeah.
We could
Well,
do with
okay,
the one
but
we've
here's
got.
also the thing. Is there are these decals. Why is it trying to snap to that surface? Why is it trying to snap to that surface?
Weird.
Strange, truly. But anyway, we could do something like this to kind of mix and match colors, you know? And recolor it and move it a bunch and rotate it and all sorts of crazy fun stuff. There are several, whoops, well, whatever. There are several, and then we can, you know, grab them and go, I want you to be orange with a darker, you know, browny color. Maybe not that orange, but, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
You know, tanny, sandy. And this one, we want it to be, savanna into jungle. So maybe we do want some greens on this one, you know? Like, we could do those over any of these floors. It also, what kind of path do we want throughout the zoo? Because that
Probably that
will
one.
change what we want the floor to be, right? Because if we want this, we don't want really in either of these to be, well, actually those wouldn't be too bad for the floor. I forgot they're standing up, but for the floor they wouldn't be too bad. Let me actually flip it. That's not the angle I wanted to flip it on. I mean the axis. Like that's not too bad. And then if we, I hate this game. And then if we go ahead and recolor it so that it matches closer to this path, and then put the decals on it. Right, so it's kind of a sandy yellow, maybe a little more orange on that sandy yellow, like orange. That's decent, actually. Look at me. Look at me. Color matching.
Period.
Period indeed. And then kind of a more tan. This one, no clue. These are all the same color to me, so. That's too light, but like that could be good. And then like, woo. A deeper one, but not that deep, honestly. Now, the only issue with this specifically is that when this peeks out, it obviously looks different because it's a irregular shape. So then we could pull this in here. And go ahead and do the same thing. I'm fully gonna just steal these colors. that is a little better, but there's too much grout in this. You know, so there's not like a perfect match for any of these. So I think we do something that's, at least in the buildings, totally different.
Okay.
Which is why I was kind of thinking in the building.
Yeah.
This. Or, I mean, there's also, this is just a very plain, clean looking.
What's the concrete look? Is the concrete one color?
Yeah. This is Flexicolor, this is Flexicolor, this is Flexicolor. But the concrete is textured. It's not 3D textured like these are.
Yeah.
But it is textured. This is very the moon.
Yeah.
We are going to steal the moon! It's okay, you can laugh. Oh, I'm so sorry.
My peppers.
Go get your peppers. No. Do you need me to go get your peppers? No. Okay.
What if? Okay, can I see the first the wood paneling
Okay.
in like a green, like
Let
a
me-
muted jungle green.
Okay. Let's go.
Yeah, I hate that. Never mind.
It would be on the floor, remember? If that changes your mind at all. It's not totally monochrome, which is kind of good,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah.
Still not fan. Can you do the same thing to the others?
You want these in green?
Yeah.
I'll pull the same color.
Yeah. Okay, don't hate that one.
And we can do a different like building floor color in different buildings.
I like the plaster
Okay.
and the other textured one.
The
That
mud.
one. Yeah. They don't look terrible. Can you do them in like a savannah brown?
Yes. Honestly, this is not a
Yeah,
bad
it's not as bad as savannah brown.
Savannah brown.
And they don't look crazy next to each other either.
Uh-uh. But that's the thing, is again, these would be like in the buildings for the most part. We'd use paths for other things.
No, I know. I just mean like
This is very the natural sand path, which I don't know where that is. Why is the length so long? Goodness. Don't mind me struggling with paths. What is new? What is up, my guy? There we go.
yeah.
Like this, obviously recolored a little bit, could be used as a replacement for this floor. Like, even as like a sandstone tile kind of a thing.
Yeah.
Where we tile it across. Something like that, you know? Textured, sandy, you know? I don't know. What are you feeling?
I liked the green. But that felt too jungly, you know?
Yeah, and that's not gonna
It's-
work in our tundra, taiga area.
No, I just mean for the entrance building. That's all I'm thinking about right now.
I mean, we could pull it, let's see, hold on. If we're doing a tortoise in the center, right? It would probably have to be this one. Just geographically. Which is a sandier, you know. So what if we do the green next to this kind of color? You know, the green floor next to this sandier color. I really wish that things would go my way when I click on them, because you can barely tell that's green, first of all, which is either a good or a bad thing.
Yeah.
That looks like, honestly, almost black in certain lighting.
Which I'm not mad at.
Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and delete the one you didn't like for sure. I'm also gonna go ahead and delete these.
Wait, don't do that yet.
Not deleting the decals.
Oh, the decals, yeah, sorry, I thought you meant the...
No.
I'm not a fan of those.
You don't care for the decals?
No.
We're gonna use some somewhere.
Yeah.
So you're thinking plaster or mud wall?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let me just get rid of the concrete, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. And then if we go ahead and put this onto the floor. Like that. You can kind of see the difference.
Yeah, I like the contrast of the green.
Okay.
What do you think?
I think that's great.
So,
Yeah, so we pull these, we'll grab these and make them all this green. And then we can work on the dome now.
mm-hmm. Now we're on the fun part.
Stop. Delete. Delete path. There we go. Alright, let's go ahead and grab these and start, not that, start pulling them up. And you want it to be approximately that high, right?
Yeah.
Before we start doming in.
Mm-hmm.
Whoops, I forgot to place them. And then we can kind of build out these sections with a stronger metal piece that might help make these look a little less scary and maybe a little more supported. So let's go ahead, make sure we've got angle snap on, and rotate this in once, 15 degrees maybe? Or maybe 30.
Let's try 15.
Okay. And same thing here. And then we'll go ahead and grab both of these, Control X, move them up. It's gonna be a whole thing, but it's fine. Okay. And then go ahead and move this over and down. I should have just not done both of them, because then I'm also going to do another 15 there. Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
And it might be easier to just do one side at a time. Realized that pretty quickly. Alright, and then go ahead and move this up. Scratching my head, hand off the keyboard, sorry. I hate when it puts the arrows right on that join, so it's hard as hell to see if you got it. Okay. And then I think this is kind of where we taper in further.
Okay. Yeah.
Like a 30-degree angle on this specific one. Let me make sure that join is decent. It's not. I don't know why I moved it to the side, because it was fully lined up. But I did, and what can you do about it? Not a damn thing. Alright. There we go. And then probably just one more, but flattened out, right?
Yeah.
Honestly, slay. That one was easy. And then it will be kind of, I don't know that this is exactly the right shape, but we will see. Go ahead and do that exactly. Pull it right to the end of this, and then we'll lock it in a more normal looking. That doesn't quite look right.
No, maybe on that one that was 30, you do another 15 and go a little higher.
Okay. So on this one, you're saying pull it back one. And then this one, have it,
Yeah.
I believe, like that. And then, help. And then like this. And like this. Connect that there. The thing is, it gets really tall, and then these guys look weird.
Yeah, but then there's also often a lot of people.
That's true. As we get better, it does end up being that way. Why do I do this every time? Well, whatever. Would have been significantly easier if I kept it on the relative axis of this, but there we go. And then that's the middle. And then I can go ahead and grab all of these panels, duplicate, hold on. Let me do it correctly this time. Pleek. What? What do you mean one total object?
Hello?
My game broke? Hello? We're all reading one total object, right?
Okay. I just don't like you.
That was suspicious. I think it's because I was in the selection tool still, which is stupid as fuck, let me just say, but whatever. There we go. And then that still does kind of meet in the middle funky, but we can honestly put like a support beam in the middle.
And that's a better dome.
Yeah, it is. I mean, it is obviously more even too, but like if we go ahead and delete both of these, we can put like a skinny floor panel or something and have it run the length of the circle. Speaking of, what do we want to do? Do we want to do a mud wall? Do we want to do a middle?
I think a metal.
Let's see. Is this flexi color? It is. Do we want a dark middle?
Yeah.
That's too dark.
Yeah.
Here we go. That's probably good. Do we want a square metal?
I don't think so.
Okay. Is this too thick? Perhaps. I don't know. Let's go ahead and make this like the join here. And then clip it right on, hello? And then clip it right on the end. Get rid of the arrow. God. I hate it when it does that. It makes it impossible to see anything. There we go. And then we can clip this onto the other side. Should have done it before. You know what? It's still not too late. I can go ahead and delete this and put it back when this is done. Okay, and then do we want this on every join?
Probably.
Okay.
It's gonna help it look a lot more circular.
Let's go ahead and world. Well, doesn't really matter either way because I'm just gonna have to move it. Totally. Now, do we want it covering these like bracket?
That I don't care about very
Okay,
much.
I don't either. So I think we just kind of go for whatever feels right in the moment. Okay. And then we'll probably end up putting similar things to this on the sides going up to make it a little bit less, a little more stable, a little less scary looking. Let's see, get that placed in there. And these ones are getting easier because they're straight up and down. There we go. There we go. And then I think we actually pull the seat back on this chair is solid and something just touched my butt. No, not like that. That was strange. A ghost just caressed my butt.
You can't get up in there.
That, unless Selena just put her paw
Which I don't
on
think
my
she did.
butt cheek. That was terrifying. I want to grab, not that, that's too thick. Kind of, not like that either. I want to grab maybe it's a brick, concrete brick, or this panel, something, yeah, like this panel. And then we can even recolor it, but just as like a foundation for the glass, and as almost like a seat or a step for the people, you know?
The masses.
The masses. Indeed. Yeah? Okay, and then let me recolor that. What do we want it to be? The same green, or do we want it lighter?
Yeah, maybe.
That looks gray. Greener. My hand. Ow. We could go just plain concrete. I don't know. We'll come back to that. Let me go ahead and duplicate this and pull it down as the join between the glass and the concrete down here. Cool.
What about black?
Okay, let's take a look.
Maybe a grayer?
A lighter black. It's not bad. That's not bad.
Yeah.
You feel okay with that?
Yeah.
Okay. We could also... I didn't think about this fact, that there's a long and tall glass panel that when we... Oh, boy. When we copy... Oh, stop. No, bad. Okay. I don't want it to do this. Copy select everything. There we go. That actually should have done it pretty well. Dramatic is what I am. When we go ahead and pull this over after having rotated it, which I don't know why it just moved to the side, quite frankly. Now we pull it. God, and why do the arrows go where they go? That's irritating. Right? We do something like this, and then we pull... that's not it. This. Maybe that's too skinny.
Yeah.
Just indeed.
Unless we put support beams on either side of that.
Which we could. 2 meters is too thick.
What about that one right next? Did we try that one already?
Yeah. So they're pretty. Oh. It's so close.
Then we get a thicker.
Yeah. But I think we do that. Yeah? We could also, just for sakes, I'll put that down. But we could also, we could also, I keep hitting the wrong buttons. Copy this as like an aesthetic situation, right? Okay, so then we put this here, and then we pull it back up. I believe like that maybe. And then we duplicate it again and rotate it on this axis, I believe. No. How do? Maybe not. Maybe it's literally just rotate it till it looks right. Could be. Could be. Do an inverted triangle. Cyberpunk thinks it's stupid.
For what?
Beauty. I can't remember. Is it flag? Let me... Flag? Metal? There's a specific piece I'm thinking about that's like a... It's a square. It's a metal square. Kind of like a girder situation. That's a little thicker. That might be too thick. That's not it, but this is an option. Here it is. The European marquee beam that we could use up here, right? As kind of the join. If we put one there, and we go ahead and delete these ones, and then up here is just this separate join. Partially due to the fact that this is not the right size, but also because it's the top and needs to be more structurally sound, right? So there's lore. Gotta line it up a little better. There we go. Alright, let's go ahead and grab this and pull it up a little bit. Go ahead and start feeding it through. Yeah, that looks pretty good, actually. That looks pretty good, actually. And we can also change the... I thought I grabbed something else. I was, like, concerned. We could also change the color of it, but I think that's honestly pretty good. And you can barely tell the difference.
Yeah.
Coolio. Okay. Cool. Is that our section of donut?
Yep.
Alright! Well, let's go ahead and...
Probably should move the people, yeah.
Oh, they're fine.
Oh.
They're not part of the group, so it's not a big deal. Really wish that I remembered how to do this. I've been doing it like this, because I don't recall how to do it 100%. I'm doing the circle trick, kinda. Because I can't remember. I can't remember, I forgore. Alright, cool, and then that's a decent courtyard kind of situation. And then let me go ahead and delete that. And I will also go ahead and delete the people now. Because what we're going to do is grab it all and merge into a group and duplicate and rotate. And we'll come back for the middle pieces there. But this will get us a circle, theoretically, if I lined up my mud pillars in the center correctly. Which it looks like I did. Sick! Doesn't that look cool?
Yeah, it does.
Oh, my eye itches and burns. Alright, let's go ahead then and pull it directly where we want it. Ah, yes. I forgot about this. The glass overlap in a circle. And also, am I not getting the other side? Nope. That's fine. Maybe we put, like, supports or something on the other side. You know? Instead of glass. Or even we could not do the rest of these glass panels and fill them with supports. So it's kind of like a hyper tube, you know? What do you think? No? Okay. No hyper tube. Fuck what I want. I'm kidding. No hyper tube though. Wow. I wonder why it's not filling in on the back side. Is it because it's not wide enough?
It's a bigger circle on the back.
Oh, that's true. Well, whatever. Well, yeah, but the back should be filling in the front. You know what? I built the back. The back should be connecting. The front should not be connecting. But it's too big. Because the back is the part I built.
It doesn't change the fact that it's a bigger circle.
No, yeah. But the back is where I built the circle from. The front should be the one that's the issue, because the back is where I'm building the circle. What I'm essentially doing is building... neither one of them should be a circle without any overlap because of the pieces I'm using.
I don't know if the size of the circle is right for that then. Because that's the issue. The size of the circle doesn't match the size of those. Now, you could do it so that the size of the circle matches the size of those, but you didn't. So, what you want me to say? Sorry about geometry, question mark?
I'm so sad. I'm so sad. See, this is why I don't understand the circle trick, because it's bullshit and it's a lie. What do I do? There we go. Do I pull it toward or away from? And how do I know? How do I know? I'm gonna do toward first.
Toward.
Did you suggest definitely not toward? Fine, away.
Let's try toward. Just do it. Whatever.
Okay. Go ahead and delete you. Go ahead and delete you. Duplicate. Angle snap was not on. That was important. Well, now it's going into the same, it's going into closer to, at least, the same position. Which makes me feel better than it was before. Not perfect by any means, but closer. Which also could have been part of the problem, is I don't understand this stupid ass trick. And thus, go in here, delete that, select it all, merge into group, duplicate, rotate. Let me actually turn off, no, let me,
Turn it off.
let's do a quarter of it, right? And then turn it off and then put them, that way I can see and I don't have to do the whole thing. Right? And there's overlap in the front because that's how I built it. This is how I built it, that it would connect in the back because that's where it matters. Oh my god, stop. Oh my god, it's so finicky. I'm also shaky, which doesn't help whatsoever. Oh, I forgot to put the vertical connectors. Whoopsies. Well, honestly, still looks damn good.
Yes. Okay, Mr. Shakes.
No, stop. 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 Oh, there we go. That's good enough. I mean, this is looking really good. I'm okay with the overlap in the middle, if this works. Oh, rats. You know what? It's only one place.
But you can also just delete that quarter and have it keep
I mean,
going.
yeah, but then it's still one place. It's where these two halves join. Well, two places, I suppose, but it was perfect. I will never be happy. Go! There we go. It hates me. It wants me dead. Imagine this is what... I haven't streamed in like a week, and this is what I'm coming back to do. So I haven't streamed in a week because I've been frustrated with my current series. So I'm playing a game that makes me irrevocably frustrated. Stop. Help. Hello, welcome in.
Heyo.
We are playing some Planet Zoo, and I can't fucking place this window. Pleek.
Your mouse sensitivity?
Well, this is my normal mouse sensitivities.
Careful, SpongeBob! Careful, SpongeBob! SpongeBob, careful! Careful, SpongeBob! Careful, SpongeBob! Careful, SpongeBob! Careful, SpongeBob!
It's so loud.
Yeah, I can hear it perfectly out here.
Aw. Gosh. Okay, you know what? It's good enough. It doesn't have to be perfect. This is a game. This is a video game. Except for when it like perfectly does it when I'm not trying. And then it makes it like it jumps. Thank you. This is gonna be our entrance building slash the building of our tortoise exhibit of the zoo that is supposed to be only cats. But the tortoise is a relatively cheap animal to take care of.
You don't have to connect it.
Why?
Because they need to get out of it.
Yeah, eventually we're gonna have to build doors, but we don't know where yet.
That's true.
And I don't want to just not connect it because door. Stop. 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 I hate this. I hate this. Stop! Okay, that's good enough. We're so close. We're so close! There we go. There we go. AJR reference. Pleek. 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 It gets so close. I can't zoom in any further. I wish I could like do this with my keyboard and like more like dial it in kind of instead of use my mouse and my shaky hands. We're getting so close. I'm gonna be just devastated when this isn't totally correct and has to overlap. It like clips in for a second to the right spot, and then my shaky hands are like, ha 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 ha. You wanted it there? That's so funny. Ha ha ha. I literally can't zoom in anymore.
So that way there's a little bit of overlap on both sides and it's not like crazy.
Well, there's gonna be 2 more can fit here.
Check.
I promise you, 2 more can fit here. Just they're both gonna be overlapped.
Ew.
Yeah.
That much.
Okay, there we go. It didn't place! I'm so mad. Oh! That's good enough.
Yeah, see that's...
But that's, then that's where we put the entrance.
Yeah. Because that's not going.
Yeah.
Smexy.
Oops, I placed 2. Okay. We have...
Entrance dome. It looks small, but I promise it's like big enough for the people.
It is rather large, actually. Hold on. If we put ourselves into explore mode, we are the height of people. Now, I'm going to delete most of these windows on the inside because this is going to be a habitat. So it doesn't matter that this looks absolutely horrendous. What the hell? It looks so bad.
Get rid of that too.
Yeah, I'm going to have to get rid of quite a lot of the inside, but the outside looks great. Minimal overlap. Yeah, I think the design we came up was too linear. We should have built the outside as one and the inside as a second. But that's okay. But yeah, so then this is our dome here. Let me go ahead and
put a garden in the middle and not a habitat.
Okay. Where then
that
what
way
is
they can walk straight through.
What is our entrance exhibit then? Like exhibit, not habitat.
Like we can just put the exhibit the spiders.
Not
Lizards.
What are we doing?
I thought we were doing lizards.
Yeah, what are we doing? Exhibit. Axolotl. Newt.
Lizards and snakes.
Salamander.
Or we can do bugs.
I don't like the bugs.
but they're not gonna be in there forever.
Well, the point, yeah, they kind of are. Let me go ahead and do we feel as though we're going to need to do much more circling?
No.
Okay, I'm going to delete most of these. I wish I could just blow it up. I wish I could delete all of them. Instead, I have to go through. It's not actually 102. It's closer to 40. I was testing on this world, and I had 60 groups when we started stream. Oh, I saw 117. Okay. Closer to 50. Oops. We want one to keep as the center there. Okay. So then if we go in, okay, so you're saying we don't want, also I'm gonna make this all one group. You're saying we don't want, a habitat here?
No, I think we put 4 exhibit animals.
The thing is,
For exhibit animals in a circle again.
I feel like the tortoise is a really good idea for this space.
Yes, but then I was thinking about keepers have to get in.
Yeah. So I think here's what we do though. We for sure are pulling this layer of the glass out.
Yeah,
Like
at least 3 up, I think. Oh, I see what you mean. Never mind.
Yeah, so like this whole layer with some supports where needed, I think comes out. And then this whole layer gets replaced with a fence.
Okay.
And then that's where we put the keeper gate.
Mm-hmm.
And it's on like the side or something. And we maybe even make this like a little pit. Like just a tiny, tiny pit. Like this. And I know. Oh my gosh, I know. That doesn't matter. Okay, it's a circle. This can be bigger. And then like un poquito pit. Un poquito pit. Right? That's even probably too deep, but that's way too deep. But something like that, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And then we sand it up. Not that big. We sand it up and we terraform it and we put trees and stuff, and the trees go over the dome.
Mm-hmm.
And so from afar you're coming back, you're exiting the zoo, and you see the dome that you walked in, and there are trees coming out from over the dome.
Yeah.
Do you see the vision?
Uh-huh.
Do you like the vision?
Mm-hmm.
Do you want your exhibit animals instead of your habitat?
No.
You're okay with
It's
this?
gonna have exhibit. It's gonna be the entrance of our zoo, like the normal entrance, exhibit animals for about a year, and then we can build this, and then
Well,
we can get a tortoise.
Let's see actually. This whoopies. If we were just for shigs to look at this. Yep, this pretty much takes your entire starting, this alone takes pretty much your entire starting budget.
You're gonna put doors or trees and shit in.
Yeah. Okay, well, let's
first check the tortoise to make sure that they like covering like that.
What do you mean covering like that?
Like, yeah, that amount of greenery. Some
Well,
don't like any greenery.
they're fine. That's what I have to say. That is what I have to say. Oh my gosh, stop being dramatic. Fine, I'll do the short one. And I'll kind of, this will probably be some sort of like wooden fence with metal support, or maybe even just like a metal fence.
Yeah.
Although the glass fence could be fair, could be a move, just cleaned up. This, it's wonky as hell, but I wish there was like a circle habitat tool. Things to wish for in Planet Zoo 2.
Oh, I want a PC. January. Yeah, probably March.
Okay, and then if we... Oopies. Stop. Barrier. Null. Okay, where's the window I punched out? Hello? Window I punched out? Where... hello? Window? I punched out a window, right? Okay, I found it.
I was like, I don't know.
At this point, couldn't tell you anymore. Let's go ahead and delete all that. Delete that. Delete all of this. We'll use the glass for a wall right now, but for now, I'm going to, let's see, path. I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to put in this habitat gate, because that's approximately the right size. Do we want the metal one?
Yeah.
Okay. And then I'm literally just trying to make ends meet at this point. And I'm gonna go ahead and duplicate that and make it stand up, angle snap, and then just make a little wall. It's a tortoise. There's no way it can climb.
Yeah.
And the glass has got so many vertices, the tortoise computer won't even know what's happening. Okay. Yeah, that's great. That's wonderful. That's glorious. Beautiful.
Keep it going. Why?
Cute. It's not really a gap. There's technically glass there, I believe. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. There we go. Okay, and then I'm literally just gonna put a trade center right here. So, don't know what just happened. I was just trying to type, yeah. And then I also have to hire, do not put in that group. I also have to hire a zookeeper. Zoo, staff, hire a keeper. It's on pause right now, but that's what we want. Okay. Open animal storage. Reset all filters. African spurred tortoise. And we'll literally... Oh, we don't have quarantine. They're fine. Okay, and then animal storage. Send to zoo. How does one put... There's a path. Oh. They can walk through walls. They're like magic or some crap. Okay, well...
Let's just put the doors in.
Yeah, I know, but I want to put it here.
That's fine.
Yeah, that is fine. I can just delete this path. And get it to there. Okay. So, I think if we go ahead and delete... Go ahead and delete these panels and keep the... Maybe... Hold on. Keep the glass up to here because this is way too tall for people. Let's go ahead and delete that and then see where we're at. And then we can go ahead and grab all of this and just pull it and rotate it and move it, and it just has to look approximately correct. There we go.
And those buttons, yeah.
I'm gonna delete them. Ooh. Yeah. Yikes. Oh no. Oh no. It's geometry. Oh, rats. Hold on. Let me actually switch mud panel. Let me switch to this one. because then I can take the shortest side and make that the thing there. Yeah, that feels a lot better already. A lot more doable. Okay, something like that, kind of. And then actually, you know what? Let me do this. Obviously rotated a little bit, but connected still. And then let me slant it down to be kind of a like barrier, and then unslant it, and it's gonna be the floor here. Not that much, needs to still be flat. Like the barrier of the floor. This definitely does need to be rotated, though, to kind of pretend that we're matching that. And then I can pull this thing over. Whoops. I just completely black out sometimes. Okay. And then there we go. Go ahead and rotate that around. Go ahead and connect it to this. Yeah, and then go ahead and perhaps do this, although I'm thinking not. I'm thinking...
Gotta angle that other one.
Shut up. I'm thinking pulling the shorter side to some of this. Yeah, there's no angling that. Well, I guess maybe if I kind of pull it in more. But then it like sticks out over there. Methinks not. Hold on. Putting on angle snap. Flipping to the shorter side. Flipping to the shorter side. There we go. Hey, so what? Hey, so... Okay. No. No. There we go. Let's go ahead and move this into position. And get it further along this. There we go. And then start rotating it. Not an angle snap. Well, actually, that's not too bad of an angle snap. But then pull this here-ish. And then another one here-ish. And it's not going to be cute, but it is going to be what it is. Yeah! Floor. And then we can, call that good for now. Okay, let's go ahead and path this path through there. Okay, now, if I grab the duty dudes, thank you, I appreciate it. I am struggling. No path to destination. If I press play, is there a path to destination now? That would be great if there could be a path to destination! Yeah, there is. Okay. I don't care if you're needing mental health. Your zoo has no vets. I simply don't care. Why can this... Oh, because of the vet thing.
Not gonna put an animal in if we can't take care of it.
No, the vet is the only one that can take him out of the trade center for some reason.
Right.
It's not the keeper.
Yeah, Very unhappy, very sad. Oh, tiny babies.
Yeah, that's why this is like a great size. Oh, no.
Shit.
Yeah, she's a tiny baby.
Alright, so they're see, that's my thing. They're happy with the nothing in their habitat.
Except for enrichment. Hold on. They're fine with 100% plant. Oh no, they're fine with like 25% coverage.
We can do it from the outside in.
What?
We can do plants from the outside in.
I am so sorry. I don't know what you mean. But like
you're thinking inside
a tree.
Out.
They're fine with these trees. Let's see. Yeah, they're fine with like 25% coverage. A few trees. I'm not going to put like that many trees. It's not going to be a forest. A few trees is good. It's mostly going to be like a shrub here, a tree there. Like it's not going to be crazy. But something like that. And then enrichment, which we don't have. See, they like short grass. Less sand, more short grass. Grass short. Well, good thing I can do that. Just sprinkle it. Sprink. And then I was thinking like a rock pile for hard shelter.
Yeah.
Yeah, somewhere in the middle, and then they can... Oh, and it's just the right size. It is just the right size for two of them. Which means we'll be getting rid of babies, but that's fine.
Money!
Uh-huh.
Can they be albino?
You better go grab your stuff and Google. Cyberpunk really wants an albino and melanistic zoo.
Yeah.
But I am personally against a breeding camp.
It's not a breeding camp.
Isn't it?
No.
Okay, so these guys, I'm gonna keep them in here actually while
I'm just gonna sell everybody who doesn't look like them and then get new people.
Yeah.
No, you see what I'm actually gonna do? Is what zoos do, but people don't like to actually talk about it, so I'm not gonna talk about it. Now that I think about it, people get very upset.
You should talk about it.
Whatever. Whatever.
You tell them.
I'm gonna be upset about it for the rest of my life.
Okay. I'm kind of thinking, oopsie, grass with 3 S's. I'm kind of thinking relatively sparse. I do think, let me get the paths in, just so that when I can put this down in my actual,
We'll have paths then.
right, but the messing with the terrain doesn't work when the paths are a certain existence. So I want to go ahead and see, are they too wide? No, they're pretty damn close to the right size. Let me have them snap alongside barriers, and then we'll just have this follow this barrier here.
Yeah.
Perfectly. And it'll jump inside for some reason. Don't know. But it's gonna. Don't know why. They can't walk there, so it's not a big deal, but I'm gonna actually do that. I'm gonna let that happen. And then I'm going to snap alongside barriers my buns. Look at this. Look at this.
Yeah, it does look a little crazy.
It shouldn't be touching the barriers. The paths suck, dude. It shouldn't be touching it. Oh, it shouldn't be hopping inside the barriers. Whatever. I don't think it's really that big of a deal because they can't do anything about it. Especially at this moment where you can barely see anything in there. But I want to get that done so that when I start messing with this terrain to get them a water pool, because I was thinking, well, for water, or we just do the pipe. You know, I'm gonna move this straight. Oh, I can't. Bless you.
Thanks.
I am not gonna move it straight up in the air. Actually, yeah, I am. I literally just want it in the same place, but vertical, so that I can keep it out of my brain. Okay, so then I think do rocks count as coverage? Bless you.
Thank you.
Really hope rocks don't count as
They need more
coverage.
covering?
They need hard cover. Hard shelter.
Good. Oh.
Yeah. God, dude, how do you sit in this chair? It's horrible.
Delete the sensory input as soon as it comes in.
You delete the sensory input as soon as it comes in. You know what? You tell him. I don't like the color of this rock.
Change it.
I can't.
Don't use that rock.
Yeah? Okay. Rock. I'm in the rock category. I literally don't need to type rock. I like the color of this rock better. For these guys.
Oh, I thought that was yesterday.
Are you okay? It was. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Strange. You know what? I'm actually going to use this as kind of a roof because we're going to pull... How do I sit in that chair?
Oh, my hips hurt.
Going to the rock store and asking if they have any rocks? Truly. That be me. That do be me. Oh my gosh, stop. Stop! I want you sunk in the floor. I want you, yeah, sunk in the floor. Sunk in the floor, sunk in the floor. I want you sunk in the floor. That's my song. I actually need it a little bit more. We're building a tortoise habitat. We do be building. I want them to be able to walk on the back of it, so I'm gonna kind of mess with, I don't know, how tall are they? This is probably plenty tall enough for these guys. There's not gonna be a whole lot of space in this. Like, literally, it's just gonna be walk on top of or walk under. It's gonna be the thing. Yeah. Okay, and then next rock. What is this called? This is the desert rock. Yeah, desert. Okay, that's too big. That's too big. That's too big. That's way too big. That's too big. There's not enough. Whoops. There's not enough small rocks in this game. That's still too big, but it's slightly more reasonable size. Especially if I kind of punch it down into the ground a little bit as the back of this. And then have this kind of resting. You know what? I'm actually going to rotate it. Unfortunately, no. I wish, but Planet Zoo is one of the few sim games, building sim games, where you can't affect the size of anything. Your best option is to use something else or sink it into the ground, which is wildly unfortunate. But I think Frontier has changed that mechanic in some of their other games, and so I do believe that there is a chance that in the second game we will get the possibility of making things smaller. I could have sworn there was a tiny rock. You enjoy mini sim games? I do. I am I am a sim games guy. I have probably total across all platforms 6,000 or 7,000 hours in The Sims. Yeah.
Sim and idle games, you autistic fuck.
I just a baby.
An autistic one.
There's yeah, I'm one of those weird people who enjoys quite a few different genres of games. But simulation games are by far my favorite. Ooh, this is a good rock standing up. Could kind of be used like this as almost like a secret back entrance, but for these people in the back who suck. Let me go ahead, let me actually duplicate and special move this. I have like 200 on Steam. I actually have the least amount on Steam because I just got it recently. But on the original Origin launcher, I had at least 5,000 hours. At least. And on a cracked game, which don't tell EA I have, but honestly I don't care. I have at least 1,000. What's my take? I think it could be so good if only EA didn't have its grubby little hands on it. But hey, that's changing, which is not necessarily a good thing. But I like the concept of The Sims 4. I think life sims... Sorry, someone just threw something away. I think life sims are very fun. Personally, I enjoy them. I also am one of those people who either only builds and doesn't play, or plays but like essentially simulates my life. So I don't think the potential buyers care about The Sims, but we'll see. No, they don't at all, which means it's either gonna be completely scrapped, or they're just gonna let Maxis do their thing. And if they let Maxis do their thing, I am so happy, because Maxis is the only reason that The Sims exists and is not a dead game. That's what I have to say on that. I could have sworn there was a smaller rock somewhere. Like, this is insane. My having to sink down huge rocks to get the size I want. Yeah, I like it's ugly, but it's endearing. Why does it do that to me? It's ugly, but it's endearing, so that's a win there. The worst part is how buggy it is. That is true. At the same time, though, that's part of its charm. I think, you know, watching all the bugs when, what update was it? I don't remember what update it was, but it was toddlers hugging dogs, and the dogs would become adults. It was like an insane era. Imagine paying hundreds of dollars for things just not to work. No, that's fair. That's why I run a cracked game. Because there are too many expansion packs for that game for it to be the quality it is. And again, since I don't like play it, there's no reason for the expansions, especially, yeah. They're also expensive for how little they add. Even the actual expansion packs, which are the biggest ones, don't add enough for it to be like totally worth it. Even then I get tired. So fair. Let me pull that up maybe. Okay. And then I'm gonna grab, you know what? I'm not gonna grab that. I'm gonna grab this one perhaps. And kind of angle it. Maybe that's too steep. Angle it up. And perhaps lay it on top of that for a secondary little situation here. Let me actually duplicate this. See if I can get a little bit of natural shaping to this pile here. Not even kind of, because I'm not a builder, but honestly, this is kind of working. I'm kind of proud of this. Cyberpunk has mentally checked out.
No, I'm not interested.
I heard EA started seeing losses with The Sims, and low-key, finally, it's crazy to me how Sims players will buy anything. That is so true. I mean, at the same time, though, from what I've seen, most people who actually buy the expansion packs use like creator codes, which doesn't always get them a deal. In fact, most of the time it doesn't. but it supports a creator that they like, which is probably one of the few things that I do like about the expansion packs, is that you can use a creator code and the creator gets 5% of the profit or whatever. It's not 5%, it's a lot less than that. But I don't know if you know who Lil Simsy is, but she's talked about how so often they like remind her to use her creator code, to tell people to use her creator code, but then won't give her viewers a deal. Like it just gives her 5% and it doesn't give them 10% off or whatever. Like the whole thing from the start has been so financially motivated that it's been unfun. Like, the point was never, let's make as much money as possible. It was always supposed to be, let's have fun, let's enjoy this, and then it just never was enjoyable. She's the only sim creator. That's so fair. That's so fair. I've seen so many move on that it's like devastating, because that is a game that raised people. Even if it sucks, like there's such a nostalgia factor that it's so devastating to watch people who have made that their livelihood have to move on because they have a moral obligation to. That is so unfortunate for me. I wonder if I put all of this on a hill. No way. Okay, I was like, did I build it into the same group? I didn't. I'm just gonna pull it up a little bit and then pull the terrain up around it. Oops! I don't need the intensity to be that big. Yeah. Maybe that's too, well, it's decent. I used to watch Gamer Girl. The name sounds familiar. If it's who I'm thinking of, I know who you're talking about. But yeah, I know that James Turner, who's a big one, Deligracy, and I think Plumbella all recently made a Planet Zoo video. And I was like, oh, finally! It's getting the love from the huge creators that it deserves, right before Planet Zoo 2 as well. So that's...
Do we know anything about Planet Zoo 2?
We do not know anything about Planet Zoo 2 yet. Just that it's coming. This looks ugly. I'm struggling. But yeah, I know Little Simsy started doing Animal Crossing, and like everyone moving on to other sim games has been so like nice. Like, yes, play what you want, but also you can't play what you want because they suck. Which is so sad. Okay. Oh, you breathed in my ear and it scared the fuck out of me. Holy shit. Oh. What?
I need a snack.
That's so fair. Would you be willing to bring my water?
No.
Please? I'm just a baby.
There's a baby over there.
You wish you could play Planet Zoo? That's so fair. It is on sale right now. I understand that it is still expensive, but you have a shitty laptop. That is so fair. That is so fair. It is currently $14 on Steam. May I have water?
I don't know. Did you fill up the
I don't know. Do you have water in your water bottle?
Probably not.
Oh, rats. I haven't tried it. I was gonna play it on my laptop's a Mac, which definitely won't work, but I was gonna play it on Cyberpunk's laptop. Planet Zoo, to see if it would work.
No shot.
Even just the base game?
No shot.
On low graphics. I feel like base game on low graphics could work on your laptop. Your laptop is technically a gaming laptop. It just sucks. Okay, and then I think I want to put the water pump. Yeah. Where be the water pump? Pump o water. Where? Hello? Okay, jeez. Where are you? There it is. Oh, pipe. Oh, it's huge. Oh, that's unfortunate.
Not that.
Yeah, I was hoping to hide it. I need to save up and buy a new PC, but figuring out specs is hard. So fair. So fair. I think that's why we have to go for a pool. My PC is a pre-built that I got as a gift. After I had begged my father for years. So I really got what I got here, which is totally fine. I'm not complaining, but it is not. I wonder if getting a gaming laptop would be easier. I mean, yeah, it would be, but it's not a very long-term solution. And nowadays, a decent gaming laptop is approximately the same price as a decent PC. So if you feel like a little bit more of a long-term solution, I feel like a PC is not a bad option. That being said, do not take financial advice from me. I do not have money to be providing financial advice. Is my pit too little to put water in? Is that the issue? Is that too... This is too big. I don't want water in a pit this big. I agree, and I've seen people say the same. I know that, like, again, my laptop is a MacBook, which is just probably the worst possible laptop. Just saying. So I think investing in, like, a more permanent option like this PC, my PC has been a game changer for the way I play games. I literally could only play Minecraft on my laptop until 2021 when I got this PC. So it's it is a game changer. And I could only play Minecraft, but it was unbelievably laggy. Luckily, at least Minecraft is not that bad of a game. Like, we could be stuck with a lot worse. Only 3D game I can play. Yeah, that is tough. I'm very sorry about that. I think that's too deep, but it won't let me put water in it. Like, what the hell? Why is that the only water I can put in it?
I think you just need to go straight down. I think that'll be okay.
I don't want it to be too deep.
I think it'll be alright.
What if we just don't put water in it?
Look, no, go back.
Why?
Put water in that.
First of all, this is ugly as hell, but also won't let me.
Oh.
Like, for some reason, it won't let me put water on this ground floor. Oh, in The Sims 4. That's fair. Yeah. I could also run The Sims 4 on my MacBook now that I think about it. That's where I got most of my hours, because I would play it during school. I was a horrible person.
Student. You were a horrible student.
Horrible. Well, in person. Maybe make it deep, then increase. I mean, yeah, but it doesn't let me put the water in and then mess with the terrain. It's just, the deep looks dumb as fuck. Sorry. I didn't mean to make it that deep.
Golly.
Let's see. Probably like that. Yeah?
Yeah.
And then you were saying then put water in it? That's closer.
And then smooth out the edges.
You can't smooth it out while there's water in it.
So then smooth out the edges now. No, the edges, not the bottom, you silly goose.
There's literally, I can't not smooth out the bottom. There's literally nothing I can do about that. And then the water, but then it's still like...
Low as all hell.
Yeah.
Okay,
Hold on.
out some more.
I have an idea. Give me back my land. Okay. Let's go sphere instead of cylinder. And then let's kind of like wiggle it. Ew!
I'm so sorry it came out of my body before I stopped it.
Don't be gross. Okay, and then we're gonna kind of grab it.
Grocery
Oops.
store brand.
This is too big. Kind of grab. Ew! What is happening? Rats to help thinking. Thank you. I appreciate. Why is it because it's too close to the path?
That also might be it.
But I'm able to touch the terrain. Why can't I put water in it? Oh, what a good game, but it sucks. I think I'm just gonna have to... What if we...
Rewrite the stars.
Yeah, you tell them. What if we, on one edge, put like a little rock wall, water fountain, water pipe situation?
Cool.
Even though I don't want to work with rocks. Rocks suck!
No rocks.
Rocks. That's all I had to say.
Roxanne.
You need to stop singing copyrighted music, is what you need to do.
Stop copyrighting music so often.
Yeah, how dare they? How dare they copyright that music? Let me go ahead and play. See if these guys can see that this hard shelter is real. I fear they cannot see that the hard shelter is... So... Huh?
That's good.
What you doing there? You're fast.
good
Oh, I'm on 3
comedy.
times speed, that's why. Oopies. Let me go ahead and check. It's not traversable all the way up.
That's
It's only barely You're small, though!
more space.
You can get in there.
They need more space.
Do they need more space?
I'm gonna
Sorry.
burp at you.
Please don't. Too late. I have to sneeze. Oh, excuse me. Okay, how about now, you bastard? Traversable area. I want you to be able to go up. Oh, he's not So what? Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. It's because he's injured. The vet's trying to find a quarantine.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that was unbelievably hilarious. Hold on, let me just put a quarantine down so that she can just leave me alone. That was so funny. Please don't be, dying as well. Just be ill. That's all I can ask for. You spin me right round, baby, right round. You're so right. That is so funny. Do you think if it's steep, she'll be able to walk up it?
Why would that make sense?
Well, 'cause
Alright, boo.
it worked. It worked. Hey, so why are you still running? Why are you running? Oh, 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 clipping through the walls. Clipping through the walls.
Clipping through the walls.
Oh, do you need like a... Hold on. This sucks. This has not gone successfully today.
When does Planet Zoo ever go successful?
Yeah, but like today it's been extra unsuccessful. Okay. Maybe now if I play, this vet will go to clipping through the walls. Oh, 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 oh. Okay, so this vet's broken. Oh, facility is without power.
Right.
I forgot that you need that bullshit. Hold on. Haven't played in a hot sec. H Z. Does that work? That should help. Play. Do you have power now? Are you real? You're real!
Feel it, Mr. Krabs?
Okay, so they can go up on this thing, so I need to keep working on making this look normal. I'm literally just gonna move everything up a little bit.
Is it hard shelter yet?
Yeah, they can technically go in it. It does. They're not liking it as hard shelter. Shelter space is critically insufficient to cover all animals, but one tree I feel like could change that. Change it. Let's find a good tree. What kind of tree? Should we? Oh, I was like, should we do a baobab? But that's too big.
Wait, hold on, do it again.
Look at how big it
I
is.
can see that. Put it lower. Not that low. A little higher. Like, yeah.
I'm gonna be so real with you. No.
Africa.
I am going to veto that. We can put that in a different African animal. I think we have to go with the candelabra. Candelabra is a really good, stupid looking tree. Never mind. It's stupid. These trees are bad. That's not too bad, actually. It's not great, but it's not too bad. That's literally our option.
Big tree.
Ooh.
Okay, big tree, yeah.
Okay, slay. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna put that right here, I think. Yeah. Except I want them sunbathing on the rock, because cold-blooded. So I don't think tree goes by that.
Kiss me through that phone.
Yeah.
Kiss me through the phone.
Okay, if I put it here... Hey. No copyrighted music.
That's why I stopped.
I appreciate. Okay. We are at 18% coverage.
What do we need to be at?
25 max.
Ugh.
And that didn't count for any hard shelter.
Why would it? It's never happened before.
I was just hoping shade. Because they're
Just make the
cold-blooded.
hard shelter wider and a little bit taller.
Anyway, this one tree's not going to work. It's 18% of our coverage. That's not going to
Just
work.
have no trees.
I
And
know,
have
but...
vines on the outside.
Yeah, but the vines technically count.
Not for their habitat on the outside of the donut.
No. How do I get this better? Maybe I don't use this. Maybe I use another one of... Maybe I just duplicate this.
That's smart.
Yeah.
And boom, 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 boom.
You are singing copyrighted songs.
It's
Sorry about it.
copyrighted?
Yes!
That doesn't give free America to me.
No! It's never about free America, it's about capitalism.
Free America. Freaking copyright. I can't even sing.
Yeah?
I'm upset about it.
You tell them. And you know what? They're gonna do something about it. Oops.
I have to go to jail before.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be quite honest.
Yep.
What a smexy, ugly car. It looks like a pig.
Oh, what the fuck?
That was such an interesting... It was giving money, but pig.
Yeah, it's also not. It's giving gauche. Is what it's giving.
I don't know what that word means.
Tacky.
Can't wait to buy a car.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here
Here we go, yo.
we go, yo. So what's
what's
no,
scenario?
bad, naughty.
I feel like I have at least 10 seconds.
Insane in the membrane. I don't know. I don't know what you have. Because they hate me. Okay, cute little lean-to.
Okay.
Does
Check.
it count? Probably not. I'm playing. Don't worry, they're just that slow. Traversable area. They still can't get in there much.
Maybe it's just too high of a stat being up and down lower. And it
Well,
needs
they can
vent.
get in there, just not much. Yeah, that didn't change
It's not-
anything.
Why? It's not
'Cause
tall
I'm-
enough?
I think it's tall enough, but it's not deep enough, and their hitbox is too big. I want to see one of them go up.
They're working on it.
Give me your uppies. We've been streaming for 2 hours and haven't finished a damn thing.
Hey, That sounds like a regular Planet Zoo playthrough for us.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and move this back up since that didn't change a damn thing. I am, though, going to duplicate it out.
Get off.
And you okay? Just make it a little bit, deeper. Whoops, I didn't mean to pause. That didn't change shit. Dude!
Just use one of the hard shelters that they've got.
They're ugly and we're building this from scratch.
Look at them.
No, oh my god, I'm stretching. My butt hurts. This chair sucks. It's worse than mine. You're sitting on hard cardboard with no cushion. None cushion.
That's probably the first part of the PC that I'm gonna get is a better
That's fair.
Chocolate couches.
That's so fair. This is horrible. I wish you would go up there. Okay, there's probably like an enrichment, actually, that I can, pleek.
Get a regular hard shelter and then cover it with rocks.
Are you kidding me?
Is that their hard
They can use the burrow.
Well then shit, just put that there.
Fuck! They can use the burrow?
Oh, that shit. I didn't even know that Taurus is burrowed. That don't even make sense to me, but like...
But that means then that I can keep my little thing. Whoops. Sorry, turtle. I can't believe they can burrow. Like that. And then keep pulling the oops. Pull the terrain up here. And then actually pull this up a little bit. Yeah. And then I can start deleting these stupid ass, ugly ass rocks. Ah! That was the wrong direction. No. What is with you today and copyrighted music?
Well, I can't sing Danny Go now, can I?
You can't sing what?
He's a YouTuber, kind of like Flippy.
Oh, I don't know.
But he does exercise videos for children. And they're kind of swaggy. He kind of got
That kind of feels
crazy, doesn't it?
Yeah. And then let's go ahead and duplicate this. And we're gonna go ahead and rotate this-ish this way. And kind of flatten that. Yeah. Are you well?
Keep your chair. It's been roll good.
I wish I could let them sing, but then the VODs will be muted and it won't be fun.
I know, I want to sing too.
I wish I could sing. I am one of those people who constantly sings stuff. Hey, this looks significantly better like this.
Yeah. Check them.
I will in just a moment. I've gotta get my little hidey hole rocks going. Okay, why are they going over there?
I don't want to be riot. EFFR.
I'm so mad. I am so. Can they not get in?
No, they can probably get in. They just.
I think that there would be a traversable situation in there.
Yeah.
5 singing rats. Oh wait, that was 4. Fine. What are you gonna do?
What is stopping me?
A cord. Okay, let's go ahead and fix this, perhaps. I want them... Why? Why are you like this?
Why?
Why?
Stop it!
Ow!
Sorry, I didn't even hit you.
He came
Goodness.
late.
As one rat always does.
Yeah, it's always that one rat ruining it for everybody. Redacted.
Oh, redacted.
Oh, God. Hey, so where did my buildings go? I had buildings just moments ago, did I not?
Maybe when you... No, you clicked back a bunch of times. I probably got rid of them. Shooby-dooby-da-bow.
Yeah.
I miss him sometimes. Never met him before, but I miss him.
Uh-huh.
Hey,
Who's vacuuming? It's 8 p.m.
let people live.
Who's vacuuming?
You drilled a hole in the wall at like 10.
Yeah, but the drill was on the external wall, and it's like not a big deal. 2 hours in a 1-star zoo, we love to see it. What's even better is you get a default 1-star. So this, I haven't done anything. I have done this tiny little bit of 2 of the 2nd star. That's it. That's all I've done. And I don't think that's off of merit. I think that's just off of the fact that this vet keeps running through the walls and the world is like, oh my god, that's so cool. Anyway, Pleak, traversable area. Okay, we're getting up the rock. Maybe if we kind of pull it down more a little bit, and then that feels good. Let's take a look at that. Oh yeah. And then I put a thingy up here that interests them. Why can I not put this here? Why must you forsake me? Why can't I put this there? What? Hello? Can I... Why? What? Is it because of the burrow? I'm gonna be so mad.
Brent, you don't need anything up there. They will go up there.
No, they won't.
They will.
They won't.
They will.
Okay, well, I can't put anything any fucking where. Oh, it gave them a hill because of the burrow. I forgot about that. Okay, I'm actually gonna go ahead and do some terrain smoothing then, because I forgot that it does that, and this is an ugly shaped hill. That's what I have to say. Like, why is it so far out? Okay. They will trust. I wish I could, except this guy has been stuck staring at the glass.
I just want to look at it. Leave him alone. All done.
Okay, let's see what other... Water bowl large. Maybe I make my own pipe. Pipe. Is there, oopsies. Is there a little pipe? Can I put a little pipe? Little pipe right here. That's too big. That's too big. Pleek. Little pipe. That's too big. That's too big. Okay. No, well, actually, I have an idea. Don't worry, chat. I have an idea. Okay, so here's what I do. The burrow! Oh, they need food because this is playing. Otherwise, they'll die. Okay, hold on.
How is any of that happening in sandbox mode?
Well, it's still a zoo. What do you mean, how is that happening? They don't need a large food trough. How is this? Okay, question. I can't put it anywhere. I can put nothing on this half of the habitat because of the burrow. Okay. I'm just okay. Why can't I put it against the... I'm so angry. I'm so angry. They're hungry. I just want to give them... This is just too much. This is probably... there's a slow feeder. Can they use the slow feeder? Probably not. I'm just going to put that there for now. It's going to be ugly. Okay. Let's grab this fruit spike tree and put it there. I guess. I'm angry. Why can't... Nothing. I can't put anything. Oh, it hates me. Okay. 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 We're getting there. I think then we kind of... I'm going to delete all of this and get rid of the turtles so that I can make this into a blueprint because it's stupid and doesn't like me. But I think here is where we kind of put like some flowers, some little grasses and flowers and stuff. How do we feel about that? Oh, it's because I have a line to surface on. That's why these are popping up when I punch them into the ground. I do want random rotation on, though. Now, if I put those there, how much does that affect their coverage? 3%. And just a question. Oh, good. 1%. But not actually, because it didn't go up. Okay. Because I think we're gonna want to put... Do we want it to be green and lush? Or do we want it to be dry?
Dry.
Okay. Then I think we go kind of like this and we don't do the flowers. We'll figure something else out, some other plant or something. Let me actually go ahead and... go ahead and make this into a group. Edit the group. Duplicate. There we go. And now this is our plant group of this this thing. And then these grasses should, in theory, stop people from walking into the habitat. In theory. I'll have to do some...
glass.
Yeah, or the glass. There are some things that I can put in, but they're irritating. I can just kind of change how the path is set up on the actual world. I just wanted to get the terrain built, but I can't touch the terrain, so it doesn't really matter. Why are these not rotating? They are. Not really.
Whee! Grass placement. I love grass placement. It is my favorite pastime.
My eyes burn. I've had them open. I was not blinking in fear. Do you ever just not blink in fear?
Still aren't. Just take a blank first. Thank
I
you.
have blinked several times since saying anything.
My favorite pastime, placing grass.
There we go. Consider the grass placed. Does it look good? Not even kind of. Do I care? Not anymore. Okay, let's take a look at these tortoises. Press play. Let's see.
I knew it. Just leave it.
No.
Just don't put any.
Fucking way.
You don't want the tortoises in there that bad. Don't put anything.
But this is ugly.
That's too bad.
Well, that's too
the
damn
animal you
bad.
picked. If you put exhibits would have been easier.
Yeah, but it wouldn't have looked good, and this doesn't look any better.
Well,
Please don't walk through the glass. Pleek. Pleek. I started playing Planet Zoo today because I was frustrated with Minecraft, and now it is... Ah! You're so far in. Stay out.
hey friend, do you know that the paths will be different in our real world?
Yeah, I know.
Okay. You're getting really frustrated here with the sandbox road that doesn't matter even kind of.
except for the fact that this is how paths work in general.
I mean, yeah, but we can finesse them. We'll spend more time finessing them in our real world. So, I think it'll be
alright. Okay. Well, then we'll leave the ugliness for now. I'm gonna keep going ahead and... Uh-oh. I'm gonna get rid of the tortoises for now. Stop. Send to Trade Center. Send to Trade... Send to... Send to Trade Center. It's broken. You don't realize how good you have till it's gone playing Planet Zoo instead of Minecraft. So real. Why? Hey, so this guy's broken. I fear. Consider this guy broken. Can I just grab him and drag him? Nope. This guy's broken. I'm in turtle camera, but turtle camera gone. I mean tortoise camera, sorry. Tortoise. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna save since I haven't saved in way too long. This is a new save. I'm gonna go ahead and exit to menu. Then we'll load back in and see what's going on with that guy. Oh, in the meantime, I'm gonna grab some water real quick. So enjoy the home screen. Just kidding, I'm gonna switch scenes, so that we don't have any confused viewers. Okay, I will be right back. I'm gonna go grab some water. Okay, so here's the deal, Pookies. What if we wrap up stream here and then return at a later date, the next time that Cyberpunk is around, and continue working on this one build. This poor one build that should not be so difficult, but for some reason, there we go, is do what you must. I am tired and orsty, and thus am not producing my best, which is not what I want to be doing whatsoever. But I will continue working on this. I won't touch this off camera, but it will be continued in the next Planet Zoo stream. But yeah, I think that is it for me today, just so that I don't absolutely lose my mind. Important alert requires your attention. Stop. Anyway, alright. Thank you very much for coming. I really appreciate you being here. If you missed any of stream and want to catch up, the VOD will be on YouTube. Next stream in general should theoretically be tomorrow. Theoretically around 12 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Noon Mountain Standard Time. That is entirely based on if I feel like it. We are having some issues with our washing machine, and so maintenance is supposed to be coming, and I really don't want to be streaming when they come because we're thinking that we're going to need a new washing machine. And so it's not just going to be a quick little fix and leave. It's going to be a several hour issue. So I don't want to have to mute while they're here so that you guys don't hear grown men grunting trying to get a washing machine up the stairs and into the apartment. So until they come, stream schedule is a real up in the air question mark. But as of right now, I think we plan on a tentative 12 p.m. Mountain Standard Time tomorrow. I will announce on Discord, since I'm specifically stating a time, I will announce on Discord about an hour or so in advance if that's not going to work. But I should have time to stream tomorrow for a bit if maintenance comes. Otherwise, I believe I'm streaming Friday. I believe we're streaming Friday. Tentatively. There's a possibility of streaming on Friday, but maybe not Planet Zoo. That depends on schedules and stuff. So I think we throw up tomorrow, noon, Mountain Standard Time. I will leave a message in Discord if you do !Discord or just click the link under stream. You will get an invite link to the Discord server, and I will leave an announcement for Twitch viewers there about if stream's happening / when it's happening tomorrow, no later than 11 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. So a little bit, about an hour before stream would be happening. Yeah, that is it for me. If you missed any of stream and want to catch up, the VODs will be on Twitch for the next 7 days. They will also be on YouTube within the next day or so. So go ahead and check that out if you are missing anything. YouTube is @Mothman012, just like here on Twitch. If you want short form content, there is some on TikTok. That is @MothmanApex, as well as reposted on Twitter occasionally, which is also @MothmanApex. Yeah, that's it for me. Thank you very much for coming. I hope you have had fun. I hope you have had a wonderful day. With that, I guess that is peace out from Mothman.